All right, let's get right into it. If you're a senior leader, you've probably asked yourself, what's next? It's not just about another promotion, right? It's about making a real impact. Well, today we're diving into a program designed for exactly that kind of transformation, the NUS Executive MBA. It's Asia's most established EMBA, and we're going to see what makes it so special. So, what's the big idea behind this program? At its core, it's all about one thing, helping you make a bigger impact. And we're not just talking about your current job. We're talking about a lasting change that shapes the rest of your career. And here's the best part. This isn't some wait 2 years to see results kind of thing. Nope. It's built for immediate transformation. Think about it. You learn a game-changing strategy 1 week, and you're literally applying it in your boardroom the next. It's all designed to fit right into your busy life as an executive, with a sharp focus on the super dynamic Asia-Pacific region. Okay, so you're probably wondering about the reputation. Well, the numbers speak for themselves. The program, #1 in the Asia-Pacific. The EMBA itself, it's ranked 14th in the world. And the university, NUS, is a global powerhouse at #8. I mean, that's a serious triple threat. This isn't just about bragging rights. It's about the world-class quality and powerful network you're tapping into. But rankings are one thing. What's it actually like for the people in the program? Well, take it from Roy Fu, who's with Singapore's Ministry of Defense. He called it a total eye-opener. He talked about the deep cultural learning and getting to see business best practices firsthand in different countries. And that really hits the nail on the head, right? It's the difference between just reading about a market in a textbook and actually being there, feeling its pulse. So how exactly does this all happen? How does the program deliver on this promise of transformation? Well, first things first, forget everything you think you know about a typical MBA. This is a full-on, immersive global journey. Check this out. The whole thing runs for 15 months, but it's broken down into 6 intensive residential segments. And this is what makes it so brilliant for busy executives. You go all in for a week or two, completely immersed, and then you head back to your job. It means you can apply what you've learned immediately without putting your entire career on hold. It's the best of both worlds, really. And when I say immersed, I mean it. These segments put you right on the ground in the most important business hubs across the Asia-Pacific. We're talking places like Singapore, Tokyo, Jakarta, Shanghai, the list goes on. This is so much more than a business trip. It's a deep dive, a real immersion into the cultures and economies that are literally shaping the future. The way they structure the learning is pretty clever too. It's a blended model. So about 25% is online learning that you do on your own time before you even get to the in-person segment. Now, why is that so important? Because it means when you're all together, that other 75% of the time, you're not sitting through boring lectures. You're having high-level, strategic conversations with your peers. That's where the real magic happens. But look, the professors are world-class. But the learning isn't just a one-way street. A massive part of this experience, maybe the most important part, is who is in the room with you. So let's talk about this exclusive network, this global cohort you'd be joining. First off, it's an intimate group. We're talking about 76 people. This isn't some giant anonymous class. It's a curated cohort where you'll get to know everyone. And who are these people? Well, the average age is 40. That means you're surrounded by seasoned professionals, real leaders who have navigated some seriously complex challenges. And they bring an incredible 16 years of work experience, on average. I mean, just imagine the depth of that collective knowledge in one room. Your peers aren't just students, they are experts in their own right. And get this, they come from over 20 different countries. Just think about the conversations, the different perspectives you get when you bring that much global experience together. It's amazing. And you can see that diversity right here. There's a really strong core from Asia and Singapore. That makes sense given the focus. But then look at this. You've got people coming in from Europe, the Americas, the Middle East, all over. It creates this incredibly rich mix of cultures and ideas, which is exactly what you want. Okay, so this all sounds great, but how do you actually get in? Let's break down the path to admission. The basic requirements are pretty clear. You need a bachelor's degree, at least 10 years of full-time work experience, and you've got to be in a senior role already or on a clear track to get there very soon. The application process has a few key steps. First, you'll fill out the online form and write your essays. Next, you'll need to get 2 professional references. Then you submit your official transcripts, and if you're shortlisted, and this is the final hurdle, you'll have an admissions interview. Now, this is important. Pay attention to the deadlines. You've got 2 rounds. Round 1 is November 15th. And here's a nice little bonus. If you apply in round 1, they waive the application fee. So, it pays to be early. Round 2 is on February 10th. You can qualify for scholarships in both rounds, but that fee waiver in round 1 is definitely a good reason to get your application in sooner rather than later.
All right, let's talk about the big question, the investment. Because that's really what this is, a major investment in your future.
So the total tuition fee is right here on your screen. And it's important to know what that covers. We're talking all your classes, all your course materials, and even your accommodation when you're traveling for the residential segments. It's pretty comprehensive. And to help with that investment, the university has a whole suite of merit-based scholarships. These are awesome. They're designed to support outstanding people in specific areas. So there are scholarships for women leaders, for entrepreneurs, for people focused on sustainability. It's all about recognizing excellence. But it doesn't stop with scholarships. There were a bunch of other ways to fund the program. A lot of people get their company to sponsor them. There are also grants for NUS alumni, skills future credits if you're Singaporean, and, of course, bank loans. The bottom line is, there are a lot of different paths to make the financing work. So that really brings us back to where we started. We've seen the global journey, we've talked about the incredible network, and we've looked at the investment. The only question left is for you. Are you ready to make that leap? Ready to transform not just yourself, but your whole organization? If the answer is even a maybe, then the next step is super simple. Go ahead and schedule a one-on-one consultation. It's a no-pressure chat where you can talk about your own goals and figure out if this program is the right fit for you. It really is the best way to start exploring your journey.